I've seen too, some websites where it is so flashy, it's showy, it's got video right away, but really, does it truly convert? I'm not so sure it does. If anything, like I've seen garbage disposal companies use video right away on the front page, and it seems kind of, yeah, it looks good, but you're using a lot of resources. And I try to have a balance of whether of the technical merits of having a video on a website, for instance. Like, do you really need a video? Like, you're using a lot of resources, and are you actually converting?
Welcome to the Business Ownership Podcast, brought to you by Awareness Strategies, helping you navigate the waters between entrepreneurship and ownership. Hey there, peeps. This is Michelle Nedluck, and I'm super glad that you're here with us today because I'm here with my most amazing guest, Reg. Reg, thank you so much for being here with us today.
No, thank you. It's an honor to be here.
Awesome. So give everybody the highlight of who you are and what you do for business.
Sure. So my name is Reg Hendryanto, and what I do for business is I'm an owner of a digital marketing company named Tiga Design Web Digital Marketing. And yeah.
Awesome. So how did you get into web marketing or web design as a thing?
Well, I guess it started off with actually, weirdly enough, just I designed a website for my wife's business. She was a nutritional coaching coach, and when I did that, I really fell in love with WordPress, and that was like around 2011, somewhere around there. And I just started learning it on my own, just absorbing all the knowledge out there on WordPress web design. And I eventually learn other platforms too as time goes on. So that's how it started, and it just morphed and evolved from there.
Nice. So were you always in web design, or what were you doing when you decided to do her site?
So before that, I was in a completely unrelated field of mechanical engineering or project engineering in the engineering, procurement, and construction of oil and gas facilities. So
wow,
had nothing to do with it, but I guess the technical aspects definitely made it easier for me to transition into that.
Oh, absolutely. I can totally see how that would have transpired, but clearly you have some creative side to you as well to be able to, well, mechanical engineers have to have some creative side to them, but I mean, to be attracted to the web development side of things, was it kind of that creative side that appealed to you, or was it the kind of marriage of the tech and the creative, or what was it that made that appealing that made you decide to go into it as a industry?
I think you pretty much nailed it. I think the marriage of the technical and the creative side really attracted me to web design. So it was great to actually use two sides of my brain for that.
Right. Well, and I know that there's a huge need for people to be able to understand the technical aspects of it, because a lot of people are like, oh, I don't like website or WordPress because it's too confusing. I'm like, yes, but WordPress allows you to do everything you need to do, and you need to understand the importance of the tech kind of behind that system. So who do you often work with, or who loves to work with you the most?
Yeah, so I guess typically so far, solopreneurs who are just starting out, they seem to gravitate towards me, obviously, because I'm easy to relate to. As you know, at the time I was definitely starting out too. So it's typically like other photographers or other bloggers, or even someone who's selling nutritional products, or even trying to sell tea. So those are the type of people that I used to attract. And now, for sure, I would love to work with more businesses that are local business with bricks and mortar locations or service areas that just wants to improve their digital visibility.
Right. What is it about the bricks and mortar kind of companies that appeals to you?
I think with bricks and mortar places, it alludes to my comfort level with local SEO. And I like those type of businesses because uh, the strategies that I use is conducive to having a consumer facing type of business, that basically a business that goes face to face with people. And that leads to um, being able to build the trustworthiness and the reputation of those businesses. And that's what I really enjoy doing.
I love it. Well, and the irony is that you could do your part anywhere in the world as long as their business themselves are local and serve and support a local community. Yeah.
Exactly. So, and that's probably that goes to your previous question. Why did I get into this? Or how did I get into this? It's like, well, it was an easy thing for me to get into, and I wasn't tied to any particular location except for where I am. But really, this business is so versatile that I can serve anybody in any other location as long as they have a business in that location.
Nice. So when it comes to the websites, what do you think is kind of more important than what people are looking at, or what is your focus kind of in when you're looking at building out somebody's site?
Yeah, I'd like to think that I have a keen eye on ensuring that websites actually do have or achieve their intent. Because I've seen some websites where it is so flashy, it's showy, it's got video right away, but really, does it truly convert? I'm not so sure it does. If anything, like I've seen garbage disposal companies use video right away on the front page, and it seems kind of, yeah, it looks good, but you're using a lot of resources. And I try to have a balance of whether of the technical merits of having a video on a website, for instance. Like, do you really need a video? Like, you're using a lot of resources, and are you actually converting with that video? So
So talk to me about using the resources, because I know what you mean, but I don't think a lot of people do understand that when you come to a site that there's a balance between the resources you have available, what are those, and um and that conversion. So let's start with what are the resources that a website has?
yeah, so essentially you got your website is going to be served on a web server. And if you're using lots of features like videos and animation, on all sorts of that, too many of those actually, you're going to be using up a lot of the CPUs of that server. And on top of that, the bandwidth of that server, trying to serve the huge amounts of data of video and animation into someone's laptop or phone, right? So it's best if you can keep it to a minimum without losing the effectiveness of what you're trying to get your user to do for your business website.
Right. Yeah, I know when I took web design way back in 2000 and something. So it was understanding kind of the difference between there's a processing that happens on the server and then it goes through the internet, and then processing that happens on your actual machine. And people don't realize that when they're putting a lot of video and things, it slows down what's actually happening on the user's end, on their cell phone or their desktop, whatever they're looking at. So they're not seeing the same thing as when you're looking at your website with all of your sources on your machine and everything's happening instantaneously and it's quick and it looks lovely. It's all great. They go to somebody else somewhere else, possibly across the world, and it just doesn't quite look the same.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice. So talk to me about monetizing a site, because I know that a lot of people kind of wish that their site monetized, but they don't necessarily know how to do it. What are some of the aspects that they should be looking at?
Yeah, so I guess the low-hanging fruit of some or quite a few bloggers do is they put Google Ads sections on their site, so that in the hopes of a user seeing that ad clicks on it, then they get some commission out of that. That's one way. I find that way requires quite a bit of resources too. Like, how many times have I gone into a website with too much ads and it just loads the wrong way on my phone or on my iPad, which may not be like the most up-to-date iPad. It's super frustrating. And then I leave right away, right? So, I mean, that is one way. I guess another way that's non-direct of monetizing is, for instance, like being able to collect your audience's emails. That's one way that's indirect, but it's very effective if you do it properly, because you can do email marketing with that, right? So that's another way. I guess another way, easy way is if you have a local business and you want people to visit your shop. Well, if the website is clear enough and shows where you're located and is serving the service or product that you're selling, then yeah, the more people that can see you there, that's monetizing through your website, right? Well, I guess the most obvious one is pretty much like selling off your website, like an e-commerce. So you have something to sell, not just from your bricks and mortar place, but you can sell directly through your site. So that's an easy way to monetize your products.
Right. So do you help people to understand kind of how they can monetize their site and, maybe creating their opt-ins and things?
Yeah, definitely. A lot of the times, they just need more traffic, and one of the, or there's many various ways to get the traffic, and so monetizing a way of monetizing their website through whether it be from e-commerce or email marketing collection, landing pages, that I try to help out in any way I can to just maximize their business.
Yes, I love it. So what would you say is your favorite part of your business?
My favorite part of my business is when I can present like true return on investment within a relatively short time frame, depending on the scope. But once they see that result, like obviously I get that high from making that client make more money, right? Because they hired me. So yeah, that's my favorite part of it.
I love it. So give us an example of a Cinderella story of one of your clients.
Well, okay. There's this art gallery owner that's in my small town of Canmore, and he's got a lot of competition. Before I started, he didn't have much of a strategy with search engine optimization or even just reputation. So I started optimizing his Google Business Profile and helped actually increase his reviews, and his product is so good that it's really easy to get a really amazing review out of the consumers that actually purchase from his gallery. So within let's say about 3 months, his Google reviews were around 37, And then within 3 months, he was like around 70, 75. And all of them were pretty much 5 stars. So it's really nice to see the feedback you get from all those reviews. But on top of that, his I would like to think that because of the work that I've done, he's gotten about 50% more visitation during period of about 3 months into his shop, or his art gallery. So yeah.
Nice. I love it. So does it come down to somebody spent, maybe they've spent money on a website and it's not monetizing, or they're looking at developing or changing their website and they're not sure kind of the components to look at it? Is there anything else that somebody might be going through that they're thinking, Reg, we need you so badly in our business?
Good question. I guess it varies. The one that client that comes to mind is similar to what you just mentioned, is just simply someone is really, this one client was totally overwhelmed, trying to do it all herself. And then I'd like to think that I was able to help her out in her, not only her website, but her processes. And like she was basically trying to find a way to get someone to schedule time with her while also paying for it. So she's operating as a life coach. So she didn't know where to start. And I simply helped her out with her WordPress website to be able to accept payment and schedule all at the same time. So, those are just one type of assistance that I can do technically. Another one, actually, I'm at a point where they were on a client's website was hosted by, one of the more mainstream brands, and they weren't getting much support, and they kept getting error or too much traffic messages when really she's not getting that much traffic. So first of all, as well, I can host now, and I'd like to think my platform is a lot more, I guess, forgiving in terms of traffic. I mean, and plus I'm going to be in a way like the maintenance person for that. So she hired me. I migrated her site to my hosting platform, and I'd like to think that I provided her with peace of mind. And yeah, she's much more content with my platform, and things go along.
Well, it's always handy when you're an IT person can just get in there and change things. So just purely out of curiosity, are you hosting a server platform or a web hosting platform?
It's basically a web hosting platform.
All right. So they're getting email and everything as well.
Yes.
Very cool. That's awesome. Awesome. Well, I know our listeners are going to want more from you. How did they start their journey with you?
How did they start with journey with me? Well, I guess first of all, it's just getting to know each other, and like a formal discovery call is a starting point. I go through, I guess, with digital marketing, there's so many avenues of scope of work that initial discovery call is so important. Just establish what can I do and what kind of problems that potential client actually has. And it's funny, sometimes I find the client, what they think is the problem may not necessarily be their actual problem. Like it might lead to more things that are what they think is their problem, right? So
How many times have you heard, I just need this. I just need a, it's like, no, you don't. That's,
Yeah.
that might be what you think you just need, but there's a whole lot behind all of that. I totally get that. So we will, of course, have Reg's links in the show notes. So peeps, you can scroll down there and click on Reg's links, open them up in a new browser. When people are booking their discovery calls with you, do they need to just kind of have an idea of what it is that they're looking for? Is there something else that you want to have them prepared?
Good question. Usually, I do somewhat pre-filter the discovery call by I guess a set of forms that I typically like to, well, a form in my website that I'd like them to go through first,
Awesome.
in order to have a discovery call.
Nice.
Otherwise, other than that, it totally depends on their needs, right? So it's
Right. Well, I assume that in that form, they will have some clarification. And of course, if the questions that they can answer in that form, not to get too tripped up on them, because you'll discover that in the discovery meeting. That's what they're for.
yes.
Awesome. So, Reg, I get to ask you, at what point in life did you know you were especially kind of crazy enough to think that you could become an entrepreneur?
Yeah, I'd say I didn't do it soon enough, actually. So I'd like to divulge that I'm approaching midlife. So, and this is well, I started haphazardly in 2017, so it hasn't been that long, but long-ish. And I'm definitely approaching the halfway life, or the average halfway life. But at some point, I just realized, if I don't try this, I'm going to be regretting it on my deathbed. So I'd rather try this and fail than not try at all and always wonder what I could have achieved doing this. So yeah, I'm a late bloomer. What can I say?
I love it. So in what, 5 years that you've been doing, or 6 years now, that it's been well worth your efforts and you're enjoying it?
Oh yes, definitely. I mean, of course, any business you have, there's always lows and highs, but the highs definitely make it worth it. And just the potential of this business just keeps me going. And of course, all the other aspirations I have, which is why I started this business. So yeah.
I love it. You've been absolutely awesome. Any last words for our peeps?
Any last words? Be kind to each other and always look at your purpose in life.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it immensely.
Oh, thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
This is Michelle Nedelec. Thank you for being here with us today. Be sure to subscribe to the show, share it with your friends. We love helping entrepreneurs grow.
Are you running a business over 7 figures but still struggling with technology headaches? Pay attention, you do not want to miss this offer. This podcast episode is brought to you by Awareness Strategies, who is offering a custom-built digital adoption roadmap for anyone running a business over 7 figures who's wanting to grow their business in the next 5 years. And it's not just a roadmap, they offer full implementation as well if that scares the out of you. Check out awarenessstrategies.com/roadmap for more details today. The link's in the show's notes. Don't regret not doing this. Do it now. That's awarenessstrategies.com/roadmap.